to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Utes will put toe to leather and will get started. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa State's offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very... individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Hand off from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He's come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Oldenburg. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Oldenburg. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Now needing to convert this 3rd and short from the 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Utah's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Utes have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from us.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Lost to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Swings it out to his running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back to pass, it's Oldenburg. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. It's a running move, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cyclones!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Norris. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early and against zone coverage. Because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the 1st down.
Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Utes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Fires to the middle. All by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play. They're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. Gave up one big one. They were prepared for it. Nice job defending the pass.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Cyclones line it up with a first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On second and goal, he carries again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's caught. It's Hurley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's York. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Oldenburg. Got his man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the...
Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And they'll take over 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. play action. Oh, they're after him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Utes will punt this one away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Oldenburg. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Clark. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Townsend. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourself and run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And some room to work. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There he goes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. It's a draw. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Power ahead. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Touchdown, Utes! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Dropping back, it's Oldenburg. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on in midfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Dances away. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Oldenburg. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to...
And he will score! Touchdown, Cyclones! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Whitaker. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the